Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to discuss the second stimulus $1,200 payment. We're also going to talk about where the negotiations stand and why is it taking so long? What? Also, we are going to talk about the $600 unemployment boost that may now be a go. I know, stay tuned. And then we're going to talk about hazard pay, where one state is giving $1,200 to $2,000 in paychecks. Like, whoa. And then last but not least, we have IRS and rental relief programs. So if you want to know, my darling, what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend, my name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click that big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because I am your woman crush Wednesday with all this white and this lovely headband that is bedazzled, is extra. It's me. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this second stimulus talk. Now, let me just go ahead and put this out there, okay? Let me talk a little bit louder for the people in the back. You're going to get a stimulus check, okay? It doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't seem like if you're a dependent, if you're on SSI, SSDI, if you're a vet, you're going to get a stimulus check. The biggest thing is how much, when is it going to happen? And that's what they're trying to discuss right now. So we know that the negotiations have been a train wreck. And today we'll just go ahead and add on to that. According to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, that he said, hey, the negotiators are no closer to a relief deal than they were last week. Now, they had another lunch today. Yeah, to me, it's lunch, recess, repeat. I don't know, but they had another lunch today. And according to Senator Josh Hawley, he says they are no closer to a deal than they were this time last week. And then Mike Braun even said this was the same discussion and there is no movement. Now, I don't know why they keep going to these luncheons and they're getting, bigger and merry and they're eating all this delicious food, and then somehow we don't come out with a deal. Like, what in the world is going on? Is, don't you have like great food? When I eat really good, sometimes I fall asleep. I forget I just agree, Why can't y'all come up with a deal? I don't understand. But once again, as of right now, they are still negotiating on this unemployment, on the paycheck protection, on the liability. It's just so much. So as of right now, we're in a pickle. And we know that pickle, somebody better eat that pickle before Friday, because if not, we're looking into September. So let's go ahead and go to unemployment, because obviously there was an olive branch that was extended for unemployment today. So Mitch McConnell, he actually just opened the door for the extension of the $600 unemployment boost. What? Where did this come from? But he did have one caveat, and that was if our president supports it. So Mitch McConnell's like, hey, if our president supports it, I'm good. I'm with it. Now, this is a completely different stance than what he was last week. I don't know what Nancy Pelosi is over there doing. I don't know, but it seems like it's working. And to me, if I had to just, I'm just going to insert my 2 cents. If it's up to the president, I think you'll get it. And that's because we know that the president has been saying, hey, I want large, generous checks. I want higher than what the Democrats propose. So I think if the ball is in his court, I think he's going to give you the $600. It's an election year. I mean, I'm sure someone is advising him. Absolutely. But my thing is, what took you so long? If that's what we're going to say, we could have had this last week. What's the problem? Why is it taking so long? Linda, help me. Listen, Linda, why are we taking so long? So according to Mitch McConnell, he said, we know this is going to be a negotiated settlement. It's not going to produce a kumbaya moment that like we had back in March and April where everybody voted A. But the American people are in need of help. So we knew the American people were in need of help last week. But, I guess the saying is better late than never. So somehow if it's not a kumbaya, my lord, if it's not the kumbaya moment, just make it happen. Let's make it happen. Can we do this expeditiously? Can we do that? Just asking for a friend, because I know you guys are going to ask about it. So the comments, of course, are a different stance. Now, we know that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has made it clear that she prefers to let the benefits expire than compromise with the Republicans. So, hey, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get to another recess. What did I say? Lunch, recess, repeat. So he knows that if this is what's standing in the way, let's just go ahead and agree to it. If the president agrees to it, boom, we could still make it to the Dominican Republic on Saturday, right? And I could be playing golf. Let me know, guys, what you think down in the comments below. Now, speaking of hazard pay applications are open for Vermont essential workers. Vermont is taking applications for hazard pay for essential healthcare and human service workers who responded to the pandemic from March 13th through May 15th. So if you are one of those people, you can apply online and you can get between $1,200 and $2,000 in hazard pay to each employee that worked during that time frame. Now, your eligibility will be based on the risk of exposure for the virus, the number of hours you worked, and some other factors as well. But they have allotted $28 million in funding, and so it's on a first come, first serve basis. So what I'm going to tell all my Vermont people, or if you have family in Vermont, before you ask down in the questions, well, does this count for security guards? Or I work over here as a CNA. Girl, apply. Guy, apply. Just apply and let them tell you no. They first come, first serve. Put it in. We'll figure out the details later. Apply. That is extra money. It's an extra check. Don't even type it. Just apply. All right. Next order of business. The IRS has updated their website today, and they had 2 questions on there. And the first one says, I received a economic impact payment, so back in March. Do I need to pay back all of it or some of the payment if the information reported on my 2020 tax return does not qualify me for? So some people, you didn't have your taxes done at the time, so they did it based off your 2019. And so the IRS is like, no, look, we don't even have the system to deal with that. Just count it. Just, that's just what the young people say, you hit a lick. Okay, just count it, all right? And they said, no, there's no provision in the law that will require individuals who qualify for the payment based on their 2018 or 2019 tax return to pay back all or part of the payment. So it says, for example, if you receive $500 for a child on your 2018 and 2019 return, but the child turned 17 in 2020, you just got $500, okay? Who asked this? Why are you asking these questions? Let it go. You got the money now, let it go. All right. So then another question was, how do I determine the amount of my payment? So a lot of people are still stating that, hey, their first stimulus check payment was not the correct amount. And so if they give you a whole little breakdown and even a little calculator that you can do, and based on your qualifying children, your income, and you can insert all that information just to see if it was the right amount. All right. So definitely check that out at the irs.gov website and see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into rental relief programs. We got some juicy ones. All right, so first one is going to be Louisville, Kentucky. They are stating that they have additional money to help Louisville residents that are struggling to pay rent and utility bills. Now, Louisville, Kentucky introduced a program back in July. And at that time, the 2 programs that they launched, it will provide up to 3 months of rental assistance. You have to have an income level to qualify. But the issue is this, they have a lot of money available. People aren't applying for it. Which brings me to my next question. If you're watching my video and y'all ask for rent relief programs, are y'all not applying for this stuff? Why are people begging people to apply? You can get up to 3 months of rental assistance. Now it will be paid to the landlord or utility companies, but you can apply for both programs. Apply, call your friend, let people know. Sharing is caring. All right, so that's in Louisville, Kentucky. They need people to apply. Going on to New Jersey, Somerset County has allocated $650,000 of the CARES Act money to help renters and landlords. Now, tenants who demonstrate that their rent was up to date in March of 2020, prior to the pandemic. So with New Jersey's program, if you was already behind, they're like, girl, we ain't gonna help you. But if you were up to date and then somehow you fallen behind from April, May, June, or July, they will help you for 3 months of rent or $3,000, and it can be used to offset the old rent, and it will be paid directly to the landlords as well. So Somerset County, I'll put the information in the description box below. In Maine, they are able to provide up to $3,000, and their application opened up on Monday, their rental relief program. And so you can obtain $1,000 per month for up to 3 months on there as well. And so, hey, you can apply for the program. They had a program as well, I want to say like back in June and July, but they didn't get enough people, and they have expanded their program and added more money. And they're like, hey, if you apply back then, you can apply again. So Maine has money too. Kentucky, Maine, I think Montana, Nevada, like all these places still, in New York has until tomorrow. I want to say tomorrow as well. Why y'all not applying? Apply, apply, apply. All right, Lansing, Michigan, or in Michigan, the Community Action Agency is offering help to prevent residents as well from being evicted. Tenant and landlords will have the opportunity to negotiate settlements of rental amounts owed, repair issues, or any other concerns. Now, these special funds can only be used to pay owed rent for rental periods in March 2020 or later as well, so it won't go back before. You can actually call a Community Action Agency specialist, or you can dial 211, or even they said you can choose eviction diversion option, and you can leave a message as well. So they do have a number. In Washington, the state of Washington launched their rental assistance program on August 1st, and they will pay up to 3 months of past due, current, or future rent. So, God, past due, future, current, okay. Now, the rent assistance is limited to 3 months, and it ends on December 31st. So if you stay in Washington, pay it on there. Now, this includes everyone. They says all races, Native Americans, immigrants, refugees, LGBTQ+, I think they missed some letters, community members, as well as those who are disabled, elderly. All you have to do is go on the state's website, the Department of Commerce, and you can apply. So 3 months up until December 31st. Apply, 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 apply. And last but not least, Indiana. Indiana rent and mortgage assistance is available as well. And this program will provide up to $500 in assistance for 4 months, totaling $2,000 to eligible renters to cover past and ongoing rent payments. For more information, you can go to indianahousingnow.org as well. And the Hoosiers Hardest Hit Fund program may provide assistance for eligible Indiana homeowners of up to $30,000. So you can go to, it has a phone number, I'll put that in the description box below, or 877gethope.org. 30K, goodness. Alrighty guys, so that is all I have in the news. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. We have until Friday to see what our fate is going to be. So may the odds forever be in our favor. Definitely, I hope that those that need the unemployment, I hope that you can get the boost. I'm praying that it happens for all. Don't forget to actually, since right now there is no unemployment for my people that are on EBT or may want to be on EBT, go ahead and start applying, because you can qualify based on your income now. And guys, I think this one is going to work out in our favor. Like, I truly, truly believe that it's all going to work out for our good. And we just had to wait, after you suffered for a while. Somebody knows the word. I'm not even going to go there, but somebody definitely knows the word. And that's all I have. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all this waiting. What do you think about the payments? What do you think about rental assistance? What do you think about life in general? And what do you want on your wish list? I told you we're gonna go on Zoom and create our own wish list. I'm just trying to figure out how to get on there. Bye guys.